Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Yankees aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Griffin Canning gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The shortstop.
And stepping in, Derek Jeter. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
First pitch. 7:05.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
And it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Paul O'Neill is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It's the Yankees 0, Angels coming to bat on MLB Network. Mike Messina gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 8 home runs and 58 runs batted in. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
1 out, nobody on. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Bonnie bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Reggie Jackson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Now another 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Angels strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here comes Tino Martinez, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Tino Martinez.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. One and two now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hit down the third base line. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To short. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Martinez on at first, nobody out. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. So now here is Daryl Strawberry looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on its way. None out, runners at first and second. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
0-1 the count. And that misses 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3-2 pitch. Fielded cleanly. Working for the punch out and the offering. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Trout looks up. Gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 1 away now as that's career home run number 499 as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
So now to the plate, Jason Kendall. Hit in the air out to left field. Mccutchen is under it, 2 gone. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate, Derek Jeter, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And it's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 New York. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Gary Sheffield.
Hey Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
That misses, 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Sheffield aboard here at first with nobody out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Klesko swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Scooped up, one there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels nothing. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Bernie Williams. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. So stepping in is Paul O'Neill. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. O'Neill is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Another 1-2 delivery. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now into the box is Tino Martinez. Reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. 2-2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
Cecil Fielder is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew Mccutchen. Down the left field line and deep.
Andrew.
But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. When Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. A ball and no strikes. One and one the count. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and hit to second, right to him. And there's out number 2. Ready now is David Fletcher. Worked a walk his first time up. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fielder will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
now at the plate here is Daryl Strawberry. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
now batting.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And batting next will be Alfonso Soriano.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
That's wide, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Trout is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Next to the Yankees.
Digging in next, Jason Kendall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0. In the air out to straightaway left. After it is Mccutchen. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up Mike Trout. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Trout.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category. Reggie Jackson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Hit softly down the line at first. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
The catcher, Mike.
In now, Mike Piazza. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Trout at second. Jackson at first with no outs. And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
And that's in there. Base hit. Trout is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Anthony Rendon stands in as he looks at a called strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. And he struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Ryan Plesko is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. On the ground, softly towards second. Scooped up onto first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and all set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Wade Boggs. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Stepping in once again is Derek Jeter. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Ball 1.
That ball went out.
This is line to left. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tino Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
And leading up for the Angels,
thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Andrew Mccutchen.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Andrew Mccutchen is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Mccutchen is set down for out number 1. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Joe Morgan stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4. And now, David Fletcher, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, now the throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go quietly there. They're down 5-1. Henderson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And now the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Alfonso Soriano will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that there, and it's gone. A home run. And there it is. 500 home runs. A huge moment in his amazing career.
Oh, it really is, Matt. The 500 home run club is a super exclusive group of the best power hitters ever. So this is just great to see. Congrats to him. I'm pretty sure we're looking at a future Hall of Famer right now. His career has been absolutely remarkable to follow, and I'm happy to see him eclipse this magic number.
Plate now, Jason Kendall. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Oh, that's out.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone. And he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Alan Trammell will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. So far this year against Southpaws, Trammell carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A dive, but he's back. Kendall leads off first with one away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
This is in the air out to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's Alan Trammell remains in the game playing third.
Now playing third.
Jeff Nelson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Trammell. Now
first offering on its way.
Number 43.
Mike Trout is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Mike Piazza is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped up. Tino's there to make the catch to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. And now here is Bernie Williams. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up is Paul O'Neill. First pitch coming. Here it is. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike.
On they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
So he sets him down swinging. Paul O'Neill is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1-2-3. That'll bring up Gary Sheffield. Delivered an RBI single last time up. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. So next to hit is Anthony Rendon. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Fielder gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail 6-1. So here is Cecil Fielder, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next will be the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Alfonso Soriano coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. Morgan onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next up is Jason Kendall. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 6-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next to hit, Joe Morgan. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now for the Angels. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 6 and the Angels 1. Now to the plate, Alan Trammell. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now it'll be Derek Jeter. He's 1 for 4 so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And Mccutchen won't get him. He's in there at third.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Paul O'Neill. Ball 1 to start the at bat. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, Be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now. Sandoval, a California native, actually. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now a move over to first, back in standing. The 2-2 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last.
Standing in now, Tino Martinez. Pitch is popped up. Piazza is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now to the plate, Cecil Fielder grounded out in his last at-bat. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. Ramiro Mendoza will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Williams is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2-0 now. Mendoza is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. And he's safe. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fielder is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Up next, Anthony Rendon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point, and he fouls this one off. Jackson on second. Piazza on at first with 2 down. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Yanks took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Messina wins his 19th decision of the season. Griffin Canning was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this